Okay, so welcome to our chair-supported yoga class. You'll notice that when you come to a chair yoga class, people are here for very different reasons, as every yoga class. However, what we will all share in common for this next period of time is that we will use the chair as we practice. Sometimes we'll be sitting, sometimes we'll be standing. But just in case you need it, the chair is there for your support. So if you are here for mobility or balance issues, you don't have to worry about feeling unstable when we stand up. So the chairs will be there. What we also will share in common is that we don't get up and down off the floor in this class, which is generally why people are drawn toward a chair yoga class, because getting up and down off the floor has become an extreme sport. We have to be honest. Yeah. So what I'll ask that you begin is sitting on the edge of your chair with your feet on the blanket. That's basically to keep them warm for now, but we will also use the blanket going forward. And begin by taking 6 breaths. Just inhale and exhale freely. And start to notice the role that breathing plays in your posture, where each time you inhale, the spine extends a little bit, the chest opens a little bit, and each time you exhale, the spine relaxes, so that there are these dynamics of breathing where the inhale is somewhat more expansive, and the exhale is more relaxing and contractive. 4 more times like that. Just getting into the groove of breathing, since we will be focusing on the breath throughout class, as this is a yoga class, and yoga is the practice of keeping the mind, the body, and the breath connected, which we'll be doing. And now, the next time that you inhale, press your right foot downward and sit upright. And as you exhale, release the right foot and relax. We'll be alternating sides. So inhale, press your left foot down, sitting upright. And as you exhale, release the foot, relax the spine. Alternating sides 5 more times. Inhale, press the right foot down while sitting upright. Exhale, relax your spine, relax your leg, relax your foot. Alternating sides and moving at the pace of your own breath. I'll be giving instructions throughout, but you don't have to match the pace of my instructions. Find your own rhythm by connecting with the length of your own inhale and exhale as you practice. Now, if you do have circulation issues, if you have swelling or any type of edema, this is excellent to get the muscles of the calves, which are actually associated with good circulation and longevity, moving, contracting and releasing. Also, if you have any symptoms of neuropathy or numbness, it's very helpful to move the circulation into the places that seem a little bit dull. And when you finish those 6 rounds, 6 more rounds of pressing both feet down as you inhale and sitting upright. And then exhaling, relax the feet, relax the spine, relax your shoulders. And again, 6 more times. Or 6 times in total, so 5 more times. And now 4 more times. Pressing down as you inhale, sitting upright. And then relaxing the legs, the body. Since yoga is a whole body practice, we'll be using the whole body every single time that we do a movement, because we're using the breath. The breath is something that when it comes in reaches the whole body. So you'll notice that even when we're doing something with the feet, the whole body will be activated. And once you finish your last such round, the next time you inhale, raise your right shoulder upward. And as you exhale, relax it downward. Now your left shoulder. Inhale, raise your left shoulder upward. And as you exhale, relax it downward. 5 more rounds like this. Feel free to move your hands up your leg, down your leg, whatever makes the raising and lowering of the shoulder a little bit more comfortable for you. But you may start to notice that one side is a little bit stiffer or a little bit raised upward or anything. There are certain things you'll start to notice. Use your breathing to relax your body, to discover new movement capabilities that you might not normally be using. You'll start to notice, if you're paying attention, that each exhale can be very relaxing. So having raised the shoulder on inhale, as you exhale, relax the shoulder as much as you can. Sometimes it's hard to relax a thing if we haven't done something with it first. So you'll notice this is the case with many of these yoga movements, that we do something in order to help the body relax. So it's a form of active relaxation. When you finish your last round, 6 rounds bilaterally, so both sides, inhale, raise both shoulders, keep them there for a moment, and relax them as you exhale. And again, inhale, raise both shoulders, keep them up for a moment, and exhale, relax them. And again, 4 more times. 3 more times. 2 more times. And once again. And now turn your palms to face upwards so that your hands are free. And as you exhale, slide your right thumb up to the tip of your right finger from the base to the tip. And as you exhale, release. Rest the tops of the hands on your legs. And the left side, inhale, slide the thumb from the base to the tip of your forefinger. And as you exhale, release. And now do each finger, the middle finger. Inhale, slide your thumb from the base to the tip of your middle finger of your right hand. And as you exhale, release. The middle finger of the left hand. Inhale, slide your thumb from the base to the tip of your middle finger. And as you exhale, release. The ring fingers on both hands, moving according to your own inhale and exhale. And the pinky fingers. And now we'll do the same finger movements, making it a little bit more complex. We'll also combine that with arm movements. So as you next inhale, slide your thumb from the base to the tip of the right forefinger and open your arm out to the side at shoulder level. You can also turn your head a little bit in that direction. And as you exhale, cross over your body and touch your opposite shoulder. As you inhale, open to the side. Also turn your head slightly in that direction. And as you exhale, bring your arm to the front and down, resting your palm on your leg. The left side, inhale, slide your thumb from the base to the tip of your left forefinger. Open. You can also look a little bit that way. As you exhale, cross over and touch. As you inhale, open. And as you exhale, bring your arm to the front and down, resting your palm on your leg. And we'll do the same with the middle finger. So inhale, slide your thumb from the base to the tip of your right middle finger. Open your arm out to the side. Turn slightly in that direction. And as you exhale, cross over and touch. Inhale, open back to the right side. And as you exhale, bring your arm to the front and down. Rest your palm on your leg and the left side. Inhale, slide your thumb from the base to the tip of your middle finger while opening and looking. And exhale, cross over and touch. Inhale, open back to the side. And exhale to the front first and down, finishing this round. Next round with the ring finger. And the left side. Last round, the pinky finger. And the left side, same. And now as you next inhale, raise your right arm upward from the front. Bring it softly alongside your head and turn your head to the left side. And as you exhale, back to the center and down. Inhale, raise your left arm, turn your head to the right side. Arm nice and soft. And exhale down. Try to bend your elbow enough so your arm comes out to the side next to your head. The right side. Inhale, raise your right arm, turn your head to the left side. Exhale down. Inhale, raise your left arm, turn your head to the right side. Exhale down. And again, repeat. And as you do this 3 more times, 3 more rounds, start to imagine that whatever place is opening and moving, you can send your breath and therefore movement and space inside to those areas so that it doesn't become just a movement, but the mind is actively engaged on visualizing when you move. So you're visualizing that the breath is going there. Whenever the breath is there, lightness goes there, mobility goes there. Move in conjunction with your capacity. So if you're a little tighter, the movement is a little smaller. Until the breath goes there, you'll notice that movement and range of motion start to increase. And one more round. As you inhale next, bend your elbows, touch your shoulders, lift your elbows upward, lift your head a little bit. And as you exhale, lower your arms, come back to a neutral position, helping to loosen up the upper back. Inhale, bend your elbows, touch your shoulders, lift your elbows, your chest, your chin slightly. And exhale down. And again, 4 more times. The next 3 rounds will have some variation. So inhale, bend and lift. As you exhale, bring your elbows back in front of you. Inhale, open them out to the side. And then exhale, relax your arms, replace your hands on your legs. And again, twice more. Inhale, bend your elbows, touch your shoulders, lift up. Exhale, elbows in front of you. Have your hands rest on your shoulders. Inhale, open your elbows, keeping the fingers on the shoulders. And exhale down. And 1 more time. Touch and lift to the front and open and down. Good. And now just take a few breaths to notice how maybe your breathing pattern has changed a little bit or your mind is more present. We'll work very directly with breathing techniques now that you'll be able to use throughout the rest of class. So place your hands on your lower abdomen below your navel. And while inhaling, expand your lower abdomen so you can feel it expanding into your palms. And as you exhale, contract your lower abdomen inward during your exhale, gradually. Then relax it so that as you inhale, you're expanding your lower abdomen. And exhale, contract your lower abdomen inward. And again, inhale, expand your lower abdomen into your hands. And as you exhale, contract your lower abdomen inward. Again, please, 3 more times like that. And then when you finish your last round, rest your palms on your legs. We'll work a little bit more with the feet and legs upcoming. So as you next inhale, raise your right heel off the ground, just your heel. And as you exhale, place your right heel down on the ground. Inhale, raise your right toes off the ground. And exhale, place them down. The left side, inhale, raise your left heel off the ground. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, raise your left toes off the ground. Exhale, place them down. And now we'll do both at the same time. Inhale, raise both heels. Exhale, place both heels down. And inhale, raise both toes. You can move your blanket if it makes it more comfortable. A little bit away from you, and then exhale, lower both toes. Now 1 at a time. Again, inhale, raise your right heel. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, raise your left heel. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, raise your right toes. Exhale, place them down. And the other side. And down. And now both at the same time. The heels first. And the toes. And again, inhale, raise your right heel and down. Inhale, raise your right toes and down. The ankles can get quite stiff as we go along life. So making sure that the ankles and the feet, left side, stay nice and supple, as that is one of the foundations of remaining balanced as we walk and go through life. Both heels and both toes. Good. And breathing naturally now for a couple of breaths. Meanwhile, I explain what we'll do next. We'll start to engage the abdominal muscles next. The primary means via which we'll do this in movement is to use that abdominal breathing that we just did. So in the next sequence that we do, make sure that each time you inhale, you're expanding your abdomen, and each time you exhale, you're contracting your abdomen. As you inhale, push your blanket slightly away from you, nice and relaxed abdomen. And contracting your abdomen as you exhale, grab it with your heels, that is the blanket, and drag it back to where you started. Relaxing your abdomen, inhale, push the blanket away from you. You can lift your toes at the end of your inhale. And as you exhale, contract your abdomen and drag the blanket inward. And again, inhale, push the blanket away, lift your toes. Exhale, contract your abdomen and grab the blanket and bring it closer to you. Again, 3 more times. Twice again. And once again. One side at a time now. So inhale just the right foot. The left foot is just kind of along for the ride here. You don't have to take it off if you don't want. And back. Yep. Have your feet next to each other to begin, and then the right foot can come back a little bit as your left foot goes out as you inhale. Same concepts like we did on the other side. And as you exhale, grab it and drag it back. Yep, you have to play with the blanket a little so it stays under your feet, but alternate your sides. Inhale, the right foot goes out. And contract your abdomen as you exhale and drag the blanket back inward. Notice how that engages your abdominal muscles. And the other side. Inhale. And exhale, drag it back. Adapting along the way with what the blanket and the other foot are doing, but primarily focus on dragging and bringing it back. You'll notice your abdomen really wakes up from doing this. Yep. Okay. So breathing naturally, you're welcome to move the blanket out to the side now as we will come slowly to stand up. But first, not yet, as you exhale, walk your butt back one side at a time. That is as you exhale. And as you inhale, walk the butt forward. Since we've been sitting for a while, we want to make sure to wake up the hips and the back and the butt area, because they're very, each time you exhale, walk back, because they can get very sleepy from sitting. So we don't want to wake up with a sleepy butt. It will be harder to stand up. So exhale, go back. Also great for the pelvic floor and all those functions that happen there. One more time back as you exhale. And front as you inhale. Yep, we'll also use the breath to stand up. So inhale, And then as you exhale, just rock forward as if you were going to stand and press into your feet, but don't quite stand yet. That's exhale. Yep, start to engage the standing muscles. We'll do this 2 more times. The 3rd time we'll actually stand up. Exhale, rock forward, press down the feet, press into your legs a little bit with your palms as if you were going to stand up. And as you inhale back, and now as you exhale, actually stand up. So press down and stand up. Yep, and just breathe naturally, walk in place a little bit, lubricating your joints. Yep, and if you have 2 chairs, please stand in the middle of your 2 chairs and hold them. Hold on one side and hold on the other side. I'm going to pretend I'm holding my chair. Yep, so hold the 2 chairs if you have. If not, you hold one side. Yep. So stand in between them so you don't have to reach too much. Your hands are just resting on them. Yeah, move up into the chairs a little bit. Yeah, yeah, like in between them. Yep. And now as you inhale, raise both of your heels, holding the chairs. And as you exhale, lower your heels at the same time. And again, as you inhale, holding the chairs, raise your heels. And as you exhale, come down. And again, 4 more times. Inhale and raise your heels. And exhale and come down. Inhale, raise your heels. If you don't need the chairs, that's fine. You don't have to use them. Exhale, come down. And again. And again. Good. While breathing in next, place your hands on your waist. And as you exhale, bend directly to your right side and slide your right hand down your leg. Let your head just hang. Inhale, come back to the standing position. And exhale, bend to the left side, slide your hand down your leg, or you can place it on the chair for stability. So inhale back up, hand on the waist. And exhale, bend to the right side, either slide or place your hand on the chair for stability. Inhale up. And exhale to the left side. Very much the same again. 1 more round like that. We'll do this 3 more times, staying in the side bend for a breath. Inhale and up. Exhale and bend. Touch the chair or your leg and stay here. Take a breath. Remember, expand your abdomen as you inhale. Contract it as you exhale so you're moving from your core, from your center. Relax the abdomen as you inhale. Stand in a neutral position. Exhale, bend to the right side. Stay here. And take a breath. So inhale and exhale. And again, inhale up. Exhale right. Stay and take a breath. Inhale up. Exhale left. Stay, take a breath. 1 more time. Good. And as you finish that round, please come behind one of your chairs. So just step behind your chair. And lightly bend forward onto the chair. So you're just kind of doing a mild forward bend. And as you inhale, shift your weight forward so there's more weight in your hands, and open the front of your body, lift your chin a little bit. And as you exhale, a mild forward bend on the chair. Then again, in coordination with inhale, shift your weight forward, open the front of your body, lift your chin slightly, and as you exhale, back to the forward bend position. And again, inhale forward, exhale back. 3 more times. Inhale forward, exhale back. One more time. Inhale forward and exhale back. Good. And keeping your left hand on the chair, turn toward your right side and step your right foot a little bit forward. Keep your left foot a little bit backward. Okay, the left foot is turned out to the side. It's a slight angle. And as you inhale, bend your right knee. And as you exhale, straighten. Depends on what you did. Everyone's in a different position. It would be your
External?
right knee. Yeah, your right knee.
External leg.
Yeah, your right foot is forward and your
Right.
Yep. So inhale, bend your right knee. And exhale, straighten. Yep. Try to keep the weight even in both of your feet as you do this so you're not putting pressure on your front joint. Inhale, bend your right knee. And exhale, straighten. And again, 3 more times. Play with the transfer of weight, but keep some weight in your back foot. Again, making sure to use your calves as they are called the second heart. They're pumps in the body that help to improve your venous return, the circulation back to your heart and lungs. And then when you finish your last round, rotate back to the center, place both hands on the chair. Turn to your left side so your right hand is on the chair. And step your left foot forward, have your right foot back, slightly turned out to the side. And now as you inhale, bend your left knee. Keep weight even in both feet. And exhale, straighten your leg. And again, inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, straighten your leg. And again, 4 more times. Three more times. Two more times. And 1 more time. And as you finish, turn back to the center, placing both your hands on the chair. And this time, as you inhale, take small steps forward and open your front, lift your chin, arch your back slightly. And now as you exhale, take small steps back and do a forward bend while you're walking back. Inhale, walk your feet forward and slightly arch your back by opening the front of your body. And as you exhale, take small steps back while bending forward at the same time. Inhale, small steps forward while opening your front. And exhale, small steps back while bending forward. Again, with some breathing variations. Inhale, take small steps back, open your front. Stay here. Exhale. And inhale. And then exhale, take small steps back into your forward bend. And stay here, take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, take small steps forward. This time, open your arms out to the side. Stay here, take a breath. Exhale and inhale. And as you exhale, place your hands on the chair, take small steps back. Stay here, inhale, and exhale. And one more time, step forward as you breathe in. Once you get close to the chair, open your arms. Take a breath, exhale, and inhale. And as you exhale, walk back while holding the chair and take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. So, breathing naturally, come to sit down once again on your chair. And we'll take advantage of all the nice open space we've created in the body. Place your hands on the center of your chest. Take a few breaths and begin to feel chest movement as you breathe. Notice any relative space that you can sense inside of your system from having practiced yoga. And since it's Saturday and we have the weekend ahead of us, I want you to think, please, of a quality that you'd like to bring into yourself this weekend. Maybe it's simply to be healthy, to make healthy choices, health itself. Maybe it's joy, maybe it's fun, maybe it's peace, tranquility, love. Think about something. And as you next inhale, at the same time, move your hands forward as if toward an endless, bountiful amount of that love, peace, joy, whatever it is for you. And as you exhale, move your hands back toward the center of your chest as if inviting that quality, a large amount of that quality into your system. And again, inhale, move your hands forward as if toward a bountiful, plentiful, endless amount of that quality. And as you exhale, move your hands toward you as if inviting that, invoking it deeply into your being. And one more time like that. Inhale, move your hands forward. And exhale, move them back. And just keeping your hands here, breathing naturally for about half a minute or so that you can integrate with that quality, so that you can feel it alive in your body, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. Remembering that yoga is, above all, a practice where we are reconditioning our mind to be present and open, reconditioning our heart to be relaxed and open, and our bodies, again, to be relaxed and open to the amazing possibilities that exist when we are practicing all the tools of yoga. Thank you so much for joining today, everyone. My honor.